It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next.
Shortstop, Jay
Hahn is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ground ball left side. There is Seager. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Austin Meadows.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Rosario in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Lays off 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Odorizzi's ready. Here's the 2-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Choi racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Here's C.J. Cron now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Jonathan Scope now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Scope.
Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Tough throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Now at the plate, Mitch Garner. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Line drive to center field. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Meadows is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. In now, Chris Davis. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Designated hitter, Chris.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 1-2. Here it comes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, left fielder, G-Man Choi.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Kepler is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate,
Catcher.
Mike Zunino. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Here's Corey Seager. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Outside, 3-0 now. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Kepler is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Riding in once again, Jay Hahn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Pitch on the way. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll get under it to put it away in fact. Digging in now, Willie Athamas. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Willie Athamas.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Chasing after it is Rosario, and foul. The next 0-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. A quick out number 1. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Chopped weakly to the right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand. Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Back to him on the mound. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Designated hitter, Nelson.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got ball called.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number
Stepping
20,
in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pham moves over. And the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Tommy Pham comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Rosario. 1 away. Now batting, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bird.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Digging in, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Scope. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jonathan
fouled back. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Optimus is up with it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting
into the box now, Mitch Garner.
Garner.
And now a pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. Seager has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive. And
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Inside, ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1.
1 strike.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Looking at strike 2. A fastball that catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in, Corey Seager comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Ready now, Willie Athamas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Crone will put this one. Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Byron
hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Ready once again, Jay Hahn. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but and it throws him, and they got him. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And here's a ball hit in the air. Meadows is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. But a good play by the first baseman to spear. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with
a drive that's got a chance. And that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. Into the box, Austin Meadows. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here. 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kepler looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ji-Man Choi.
Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Ready for
Catcher number 3, Mike Zunino.
now some action out in the Minnesota. Odorizzi comes set. First pitch on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The designated
First
hitter,
pitch of the at-bat.
Nelson Cruz.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Eddie Rosario.
Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Choi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's C.J. Cron now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that misses ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Scope.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Hit hard on the ground to second. Seager has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Now to the plate. Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him. Taylor Rogers gets the call from the pen to take over. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scope has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box now, Willie Optimus. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there, 0-1.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across it 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit back up the middle. Scope towards second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. At the plate, Mitch Garner. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Mitch Garner.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Calling for it, Pham makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once
Third
again,
baseman.
Logan Forsythe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows is there, 2 down. Here's
Up
Byron
next for the
Buxton
Twins.
now. A hit
Center
in 2
fielder.
tries so far.
Byron Buxton.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. Striding.
And leading off for the Rays, right fielder Austin Meadows.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
This is lifted out to left. Kepler's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tommy Pham. He went deep last time up. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ryan Healy will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The batter, number 2,
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jay
Leading off
Hahn.
for the Twins.
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Your
Diego
attention, please.
Castillo comes
Now
on.
Pitching for the Rays, number 19, Diego Castillo.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jay Hahn becomes the first out in the ninth inning. Max Kepler is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Healy scoops it up, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's cut on and missed, so now the Twins are down to their final strike here.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
So digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Jose Alvarado gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Tying run headed home. And he's back into second here safely. In to score is the runner from first. Here's C.J. Cron now. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Sergio Romo is summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Squared that one up just a little late. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a fastball just a bit up. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager gonna have to hurry, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Mark Hanna is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Catcher, number 3.
So stepping in, Mike Zunino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trevor May is called upon to get the final.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Rosario will get there, and he puts it away to... Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Jonathan.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Pham. 1 out. Digging in now, Mitch Garner. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duffy ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at-bat, and he'll dive back in safely. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. At the plate, Jay Hahn. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. The 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And another foul ball. Here's a high pop-up. Healy is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Willie Optimus.
And leading off for the Rays.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Scope is there for it. Oh no, it drops. Stepping into the box. Kyle Seager, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 takes a fastball on the inside corner. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Austin Meadows comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that 2-seamer with great movement.
There's one. Back to first. It's a double play. Ready for another chance? Max Kepler. He'll
Leading
kick
off with
things
a
off
twin.
here in the 11th.
Left fielder.
Boone Logan takes the
Max
mound to start the
Kepler.
11th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 48. Boone
Hard liner
Logan.
toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 0-1. Rocket to third. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left
The right
off,
fielder, number
Eddie
20.
Rosario. He
Eddie
comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he's back standing. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Pham giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Cruz rounds third and is striding for home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Ready once again. C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Number
Your attention,
48
please.
is on, and he'll take
Now
over
pitching
on the
for the
mound
Rays.
in relief.
Number 48.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
The
It was a
batter, number
flyout
7.
for him in his
Second
last
baseman,
trip.
Jonathan Scope.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0-1, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Men on third with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Stepping in and ready for another
And
shot.
leading off
Tommy
for the
Pham.
Rays.
He's got to be looking.
Center
Blake
fielder,
Parker takes the
Tommy
mound in a safe
Pham.
situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Buxton racing back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. The relay, and he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
First baseman, number 25.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. So there's ball 4, and it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Chris Davis is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Left fielder.
So now it's Mark Canha. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball just misses it.
1-0.
Apparently 1-0.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Zunino.
Mike Zunino is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
The 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with one away now.
Number 5, second base.
Riding in once again, Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Lifted in the air to center field. Buxton is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame.